Hey fragrance family, I'm Daver and I'm a fragrance bro. Welcome to day 11 of Rose Month, and today I'm reviewing Ambre Nuit by Dior. Now Ambre Nuit is perennially on top 10 lists in YouTube and on other forums. It is one of the darlings of the Dior Privé line, and I remember smelling this a while back, and I smelled the entire line up to that point. I think they released a new one recently that I haven't tried. But I tried all of them at that point. I remember not liking this one at the time. And I really must have had olfactory fatigue because I think this fragrance is fantastic. Now, I remember at that time when I tried it, I tried all of them that same time. And so I must have just been tired. My nose must have been tired. Now I only do 2 at a time at max. But this fragrance is fantastic. As the name suggests, it's an amber-based fragrance, except for that it's not really an amber-based fragrance. It's not an amber-based fragrance in the typical amber sense. On some places they list amber as the main note. On Dior's site, they list it as ambergris. And I think that is the key distinction here, because it is not a typical amber. And it's not that resinous, deep, sweet amber. It's more of just this light, kind of effulgent, glassy-like backdrop. And the rose is definitely in this, and I do actually like the rose. It's kind of someone said it was a hidden rose, and I can kind of see that. I think the main note in here that I get is pink pepper. I get a lot of pink pepper. I do get some rose in there. I think the rose is blended perfectly with this. And I do get some ambergris in this as well. And there's also citrus. Even the citrus is actually more prominent than the rose. But that's not a bad thing. This is a very clear and silky fragrance, and that's one thing I just love about this. In some ways, this kind of reminds me of if Ambre Narguilé and Still Life had a baby, it would be like the most beautiful baby you've ever smelled. It's kind of like that, or seen. It's kind of like that. It is a gorgeous fragrance, and one that I just really love. I love how well this is crafted. It's like every note is in the exact perfect space. It was like it was destined to be in this configuration. I just love it. It's almost absolute perfection. And I think this is wonderful on a man or a woman. I think both could wear them equally well. Performance was fantastic. It lasts a long time, exactly what I want out of a fragrance like this. Just the perfect amount. My wife said that this has a yumminess about it, and she really liked it, except she said that she wanted to wear it on her and she didn't want to smell it on me. She said that I was too manly for it. This fragrance is very soft and spicy and watery, and it's just wonderful. It is a hidden rose, but it's a rose that you want to look for. And it's a rose that when you find it, you are so glad that you found it. I'll see you tomorrow.